Hi, I'm Mark Olives, and today I'd like to tell you why you should diet. So, most everyone has been on a diet at some point, and I always ask, well, are you still on that diet? And people say, no, I stopped that diet. And I say, well, that's why I'm not going to give you a diet today. So, people are coming to me for programs on weight loss all the time, and I tell them right off the bat, I'm not giving you a diet because the fact is the research shows 95% of diets fail. To start any diet is a waste of your time. The fact is, most people already know how to eat properly. If I asked you, do you think eating a diet full of whole grain foods, fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, um, only homegrown products, do you think that would be a healthy diet? Everyone will say, yeah. Do you think eating a diet of fast food, processed foods, cookies, candies, do you think that's unhealthy? Well, yeah, of course. Everyone already knows basically how they're supposed to eat. So when you're going after these dieting programs and you're looking for that next latest, greatest, I also tell people, why don't you go to the library and research back and say 30, 40 years ago and look for the diets. And tell me how many of those diets are still around today. You'd probably tell me none. Well, why is that? Because they didn't work. And the same thing's going to be true of the diets today. Don't keep chasing these diets. Number one, they're unsustainable. Number two, most of the time they're extremely unhealthy. So right now, the keto diet is the popular one, high fat. And people say, oh, okay, let's try that high fat thing. I tell people all the time, I've done research and I can show you diets that are successful with high carbohydrate, high protein, low protein, high fat, low fat. It doesn't seem to matter. There's different groups of people and they don't know why. But some people will lose more weight on certain types of diets, but it doesn't seem to matter across the board. You're not going to consistently see one diet that tends to always be successful. So I tell people, even if you did find the diet that does work a little bit better for you, these research studies show that you're only talking about 1 to 2 pounds difference in fat loss over about an 8-week period. So even should you come across the diet that's best for you, you're probably not even going to know it because the weight loss is going to be so slow that it will just replicate what any other diet would be. And again, it's a 95% failure rate, so you're not going to stick to it anyways. So it's just kind of preposterous to start chasing these strategies that are not particularly successful, and also they're not particularly healthy. And that's the most important thing. So why would you choose an unhealthy strategy in order to lose weight to be healthy? That's oxymoronic. Instead, simply look at the food that you're eating, try and make it healthy. We already discussed this, you already know what to eat. The biggest thing is simply portioning the food that you've already got. If you're trying to lose weight, I tell people the most simple thing you can do is divide your food up based on portion of fist and palm. So thickness and diameter. If you've got that volume of food on your plate, you'll be fine. Vegetables are free. You can eat as many of those little suckers as you want. Vegetables are very low calorie. They're not worth even counting. So when you have a whole plate of vegetables and a fist and palm worth of other food, that can provide a very satisfying meal. Also, the shape of the food, it doesn't have to match into, say, a fist of, say, pasta and maybe a piece of chicken the size or the shape of your fist or your palm there. It can be any volume, so it just needs to be a volume of this. So if this was like a bowl of cereal, that'd be fine. If this was a thing of lasagna, that'd be fine. So any way this volume works together. If you got a sandwich or a piece of bread, imagine it squished up, would that be about that size? Probably. So just use that as your volumizer, and that will help you to succeed. Remember that the key to weight loss and weight sustainability is being able to continue the same program for a lifetime. If you diet for a short term, yes, you might have success with losing weight, but then what happens? That 95% failure rate kicks in. You can't continue to eat those foods, so what do? You revert back to what got you in trouble in the first place, up goes the weight again. So what we want to do is simply learn to eat good foods to be healthy, learn to portion them. When you come off of your diet and you're just looking for weight maintenance, then you play with, again, some kind of a system that helps you to maintain a certain volume of food. So this generally gets you around 1,200 calories. average male or female. Females burn about 1,800 calories a day. Males around 2,200 calories a day. So maybe you can go up to maybe 2 fists and 1 palm, or maybe it's 2 palms and 1 fist. Keep playing with it. Keep stepping on the scale on a weekly basis. If you're gaining weight, you reduce your volume. If you're losing weight still, you up your volume. Very simple, but you need to have a system that will continue to allow you to succeed in a sustainable manner. So that's why you shouldn't diet. It's lifestyle change that's going to get you long-term success. Thanks.